Mm-hmm.
In Vietnam, a woman got sentenced to the death penalty for fraud. Like just fraud.
What was the fraud about, though? I mean, I think it's wrong, but what was the fraud about?
She took some loans out on some properties and had some people on the inside underwrite the loans for higher amounts than they should have been, and she got like $4 billion out of it.
Billion. Okay, all right, cool. I can't be mad.
Sentenced this woman to death.
She had a good run. She had a good run while she had the money.
Here's the funny part. They gave her a $27 million fine that she still has to pay. Like, would you pay that? I'm not paying that. Y'all sentenced me to death.
While she had that money, she lived more life than the average person. So I can't say that it's right, but I'm gonna tell you, if you get caught flying into Singapore with a dime bag in your pocket, you're getting put to death.
You can't handle the truth.
It was 44 billion, not 4 billion.
Wait a minute, 44 billion of whose money?
Of the country's money.
It said Saigon Commercial Bank.
Yeah, of Vietnam's money. Yeah, she was doing fake loans.
I guess it's billion. That's a lot of money.
Look, she was living a great life until she got caught. So, you know what I mean? Leave a good looking corpse. Fuck it.
How do you have 44 billion and stick around
in the same country that you taken from their main bank, which was Saigon Bank, and this is in like Vietnam? So
I'm like, how do you have 44 billion and not have 17 passports?
No, what she did was she funneled it out through a bunch of businesses, so the money was hers, but she had like fake aliases and all types of stuff. So really, she was controlling, like, let's say 15 or 20 companies individually by one person. But
okay, after the first billion, does she really need to be in country to do it?
That's what I'm saying.
This is exactly what I'm saying. 44 billion. That's enough to at least not get on a shuttle, but to build a few shuttles.
No, that's enough to buy your own country with no extradition.
No, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. But she could have gone to Mars. She could have gone to the moon or to Antarctica, where it's probably nice.
Oh, yeah, she could have hit out of one of them earthquake beds.
She literally, and she went down. 85 other people went down with her.
Yeah. You can't live 44 billion on your own.
But then she was the only one that got the death penalty.
Man.
So they got a bunch of other people.
That is some pretty fucked up shit. You don't really grind my gears.
Can you say what the fuck did I do last night?
No, bad idea. Don't do it.
There goes that bull.
Oh,
in that China shop.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know what?
Well, isn't all of that money insured? Or is that just FDIC in America?
FDIC maxes out at $250,000 in the United States.
That's per customer.
Yeah, per customer.
Well,
but everybody.
But she's the customer.
But everybody. But she was stealing from that bank, so that means everybody was affected.
Yeah.
Well.
And everybody.
I don't think Vietnam has
250,000 goddamn.
Yeah, how'd she get 44 billion?
I don't know how that works.
I think that's why they wanted to kill her, because they're upset. Because they look like idiots.
Sounds about right.
They look like idiots.
That sounds about
but
right.
I don't even think her death fixes that. Did they get the money back?
No, and they only charged her $27 million in the fine. That's what I'm saying. So she got 44 billion over a period of 11 years, and they only charged her as a fine 27 million in her life. So what's worth more, I guess? But
life.
They won't put her to death until she pays off the 27 million. So she'll probably just pay like $1.
Was she in jail? Like, is she?
Yeah, she's in jail now.
So how's she gonna? Man, she must have a banging ass body, because she gonna have to hustle that.
Man, if she had money like that, if they didn't find all of it, then that means she still got money like that.
Of course, it's 44 billion, yo.
Billion.
They probably slapping her.
Definitely got money
everywhere.
They slapping her face every night.
Well, this just happened. This happened like earlier today. She just got sentenced. It was like the crime of the century over there. We didn't even hear about it.
Man, anybody that stole 44 billion is the crime of the world, yo.
Yeah, and we didn't even hear about it. You see what I'm saying? So it's interesting how we get cut out of certain information.
Well, probably because I would venture to say that $1 is probably worth like 100,000 over there.
What was it? U.S. dollars or was it Vietnam baht?
It says it might be baht. Then hold on.
Yeah. This heist might have been worth $4.
Yeah, exactly. It's worth like Bazooka Joe in a hug.
Billion. I'm looking. It's on BBC. The shit.
I don't mean like a physical hug. I mean,
because man, I've been watching Facebook here recently because that's where I get most of my news.
Okay, yeah, it's
bot.
Yeah, the
dong, and so but look now,
$44 billion dong.
Still $4 billion. $4 billion.
Okay. $4 billion dong. That's a lot of.
Can I finish what I'm saying? So
we were talking about dong over here.
Right. All right, pause.
That's a lot of dong.
But anyway, as I was saying, Facebook, my source of news, as other Americans as well.
Yeah, why trust anything else?
Exactly. So, but on Facebook, they're like in Vietnam, places like that, man. They have access to crabs with bodies that are like damn near 12 inches wide. Like one crab is enough for you to not make it all the way through that crab and be like, man, I'm stuffed. So, when you look at countries like that, like, I'm like, man, if I go over there with $100,000, I'd probably be a big baller, yo. So that's why I asked you, is it 44 billion American?
4 billion American.
It's 4 billion American dollars?
Yeah, 4 billion American.
Oh,
but it was 44 billion dong or whatever their shit is over there. Inside
that's
or
in Vietnam.
Yeah, so that's a lot of money. I mean, any of us would be lucky to see 1 billion in our entire lives of working.
Lucky, you'd be lucky to see
just
$1 million.
Add up every year. Well, you'll see $1 million if you work 20 years at $50,000 a year.
No, so you'll make $1 million, but you won't see it. It'll just be
you won't see it.
It funneled its way through, and this is the total amount that you actually made. Man, if you didn't have bills, it'd be a little different.
Yeah, but you'd still end up spending it. So
I'm sorry. What are we talking about? I lost track after all the 44 billion dong. What happened?
You got wrapped up in the dong, huh?
I'm just saying, it was just a lot of dong happening, and I just shut my brain down. I was like, I can't handle all this dong talk.
Nah, we were talking about when people say, how much did you make in your lifetime? Okay, well, you made $1 million, but, with bills and mortgage, all that stuff, you didn't see it. You didn't
see it. It was there.
Oh, it's the old adage. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep.
Right.